How's it going, everyone? Welcome to another episode of Swaggins Outdoors on Fishing Planet. Today, I know I did some videos last week of Fishing Planet. As you can tell, I'm actually a different level now. I'm level 20. I think we stopped at like level 10 last week. Me and Trey's been grinding pretty hard right now and just trying to get our levels up without uh, showing all of it because it's so time consuming and stuff like that on here. So it takes a lot to level up on here. So right now we're in Emerald Lake in New York. We're walleye fishing today. We've been walleye fishing throughout the weekend because it's an easy way to make money and it's an easy way to get XP. We'll see here in a bit when we start catching some fish. So let's go ahead and go in. Cause I'm trying to get a new reel right now. You want to know what my setup is? I have a 3 to 12 pound jig winner and a max drag is this reel. I need a new one. Um, as you'll see here in a minute, fighting these fish takes a little bit because, like I said, we're doing this without buying any packs or anything. We're just using in-game money to get on the shop, but we're using a spoon, and my other's not set up right now because I don't have no minnows, but you can use minnows to catch these guys too. So let's go and get in here. He's in here. He's not in Discord right now, so uh, he might join here in a minute. So what I'd like to do is just throw it out here. We might have to change time here in a minute. But with this, you just do a little bit of stop and go action and wait for one to bite. Yes, I know some of my stuff is like my reel's at 47% right now on durability, and I need to put some new line on my pole. Like we've been just slamming these walleyes here this weekend. I'll say that I'm probably not gonna catch one now. Oh, I believe that's a perch. Yep. So there's yellow perch in here. I don't keep anything. We've been getting to the point we don't keep anything over under $100. So you'll catch some young northern pike in here, which are not much money. I mean, it's under $100. Be getting one here soon. Like Trey hooked up on something. Yeah, we're both fighting for trying to get these fish in right now. And he just caught a 2.9 pound walleye. I'm gonna go and change time of day. A little bit more peak time. And we've been saving our bait coins right now. Um, because we've gotten to the point now where we're using the bait coins to skip days just so we can just try to level up. Yep. There's fish. Not what I'm looking for. Ooh. I think it's pike. Yeah, there's your young northern pike. Um, there is some trophy chain pickerels in here. Which I think I caught one right before I started recording. I wondering what's going on. Got a fish on. Yeah, once we catch anything over 2 pound, 2 or 3 pounds, these reels are just, they have so much trouble trying to get them in. Actually, that is a chain pickerel. Thought it was a walleye, but it wasn't. We will keep it because it is over $100. I think Gray's having some issues with Discord. Uh, Trying to catch walleye in this video, and I keep catching pike. Let me see what is going on. He's in the Discord. It's Discord's working. Let me. I'm gonna close Discord and open it back up again. So we're having a little technical difficulties. Discord on my PC, because I'm used to clicking on it. You're not muted. Are you there? Wait a minute. I think it's something on my settings. If we can catch a walleye. Oh, my Discord's loading. Oh, fish on. Yeah, he got a 4 pound freaking trophy walleye. I have a walleye or I have a fucking. Another pike! Another trophy chain pickerel. Doubled up on trophies that time. Yeah, still nothing. Like, I'm wondering if... Oh, there it is. I fixed it.
Did you?
Yeah, I can hear you now. So we are recording. So
Okay.
um, uh, I'm trying to make a walleye video, and I can't catch a damn walleye to save my life.
I'm hooking up left and right.
I know.
Here, I'll tell you what. Let me do this for you.
What, you gonna hook up the tray cam?
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Oh, and I get a trophy yellow perch. I'm catching everything but walleye right now. No. And guess what?
Chain pickerel.
Another chain pickerel. One stream. I remember how to do this. Screen. Can I do a pop-out window? We try something under recording here. We're working with some new stuff, so trying to get.
Apologies for the coughing. I've choked on my own drink. Ooh.
Right now, apparently it's not. I can't.
You're not being able to pull up the dual screen?
I'm working on it.
Mm.
I did something different, and I'm trying to figure out what I did.
Kind of excited for the next fishing episode. Florida, peacock bass, long nose gar. Should make some pretty good money index fee down there. I do think it's kind of ridiculous though. I've played this game for years on console, and in 4 days of playing consistently, I've almost got to halfway to the level I am on an account that has purchased gear and hundreds of hours of play. It's quite ridiculous. Just goes to show that if you're using the proper rod and reel and tackle,
Yeah.
yeah, the
No.
XP
See,
gains are just ridiculous.
he catches. He gets to catch walleye. I can't.
What technique have you been throwing?
Stop and go.
Yeah, mixed to twitching. So I don't know if it's the AI in the game or what that tells the fish when to bite. So I try to mix it up 2 rounds of stop and go, 1 round of twitching.
I've been doing the stop and go a little bit.
Oh, caught a snag out there. First time.
But what? Oh,
Fish on.
yep. Trey just hooked up on one.
That's a walleye. Yes, sir. He ain't very big, I don't think. Unless he decides to pick it up last minute and do something. I'm guessing maybe 2 pounds. You can tell the really good ones when you start trying to reel it up the dock and your drag's clicking because the fish is too heavy to pull up the dock.
Now we'll keep it on trade cam for a little while. He's having good luck over there.
Yeah, something's going on down there. They liking what I'm throwing.
I need to set up a hotkey on my keyboard so like when I catch a fish, I push a button, it'll switch to my screen.
Yeah. There he is. See, some of these strikes when you're playing stop and go at a real big distance, you'll barely see any color appear on the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And you'll see your lure jump like your little symbol. Just a shade. God, that's a pike if I've ever seen one. Ain't even a very big one. I'm gonna toss him back.
Oh, it's a 1 pound northern pike.
Yeah, but at 1 pound for $82, he's just not worth it. I'd
Yeah,
rather
true.
throw him back and walleye it.
Yeah.
Unless you go over, as you can see my buoy, way out there in the distance, you'd have to rent a kayak for $1,000 or the John boat, depending your level. You can catch unique Xander in front of that with the same setup I'm using, same method, stop and go. It's better at night. They get up to 15 pound in unique here, which are better money, but neither one of us are equipped for it. We go hooking a 15 pound fish and we're going to look like we have a motor on the back of that kayak.
Gonna drag us around the damn lake.
Yeah, it's like watching people in this game tarpon fish out of a kayak. It's quite comical. 1 minute he's there, then he hooks up. Oh, hooked up before I could even get the method going. I like when you get those ones. That's got to be a small walleye because he is just screaming in.
You're the one
Oh,
catching. You're catching all the fish this video, because I ain't catching nothing.
I have pulled to day 8 though. I had to pay to skip 2 days because they were rainy, but they had no hot spot.
Mm.
Uh, Rainy days are the best for walleye fishing, especially if you've got a hot spot in it. But there are 2 days that are just absolutely terrible in today's lineup for New York.
I'm at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
I mean, I'll show you what I'm talking about. It'd be a little difficult for me to see it. But in your weather forecast, you get your forecasted days. There's a few days like this that are just absolutely terrible in the daytime. And I'm not really equipped for nocturnal fishing these guys without renting a boat. And I'm trying to save money. I've made it to a flat 20 grand.
Oh, you had 20 grand now?
I'm at 20 grand. If you fill 55 pound net full of nothing but walleye, you make about 58, maybe $6,000 each time. But it's all about that stop and go.
I believe I'm at 9 something right now. But I'm trying to buy me a new reel so I can get rid of this.
And that's 7,800.
It's. Oh, fish. Nope. See?
No, you unlocked the same one I'm going for.
Mm-hmm.
at 20. So 7,800 is the reel you want. It's got a high recovery ratio, plus it's a float rig or a spin rig. There we go. That's definitely a pike. That little light action hit, and he's jumping like crazy. See if I can yank him over to the dock. Hey-ya! Oh, Lord, I did. About 20 yards gain. I'm just forcing this poor little guy. Might be a perch.
Nah, it's a
No,
pike.
it's a pike. $66. Oh, toss him back. This game is nothing but rinse, lather, repeat. Find the fish that's the valuable one in the area you can unlock. When we get to salmon fishing, it's going to be unique after unique and just experience gained and
Uh,
money. But we are nowhere near set up for them guys. They push 60 pounds.
yeah, no. We did do some trout fishing. Uh, we didn't record any of it yet, but we are going to do some more trout fishing.
There we go, fishing one. It's a walleye. Maybe. I don't know. You give a jump, I might be in a hole of pike out there. Yeah, it's. What in the world is that? I feel like I hooked up to a perch. That's definitely a trophy perch.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you get a decent little piece of XP at 1 pound for this rig. It's not good. It'd be better if I was on my 1 to 3 pound bait rig.
Yeah.
Barbless hooks are the world of difference on this game. If you can find fish that'll hit a barbless hook and you got a right weight set up for line, the XP gains are substantially different.
I ain't having any luck, man.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's why the cam's on you today.
Okay, so switch up to your bait rod because I'm hooking up at 100.
With
I'm
what,
hooking up like,
minnows?
yeah, I mean, I'm hooking up like crazy right off that shelf we usually hit over here.
I don't have any minnows on me. That's the issue.
Oh, yeah, that's the.
Because my tackle box is full and I can't freaking buy none.
I just unlocked another tackle box, but I think the price on it's like 12 grand. I got a nice
Did I
walleye.
put it on? I bought one, but I can't remember if I put it
Your
on or not.
tackle box. I know, I hate that. I continuously travel places after buying new gear and forget to
Yeah,
equip it.
I'm still full.
Come on. I'm guessing 3.3.
I mean, I can get
Nice.
rid of some baits. Let's see. Let me get rid of.
I'm about halfway to the day's quota, 25 pounds in the net. Let that bait sink a
Get rid of
little.
this bread. Over to my cam real fast. See what I'm working with. We got 5 more minutes of the video, so let me know if you've want me to do a live stream and just do a live stream on YouTube, not Facebook. But I could do a live stream on YouTube and just share it to everything I have. Might have to do that one weekend.
I'm trying to plan some nice trips to the lake, do some flathead and blue fishing.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to get on some walleye this weekend
Fish on.
just to see if they were in the area yet, but it seems that due to the spawn, they haven't quite came up. I can't wait to get on some walleye out there.
Finally, I got a wildeye in this video.
Look
Just,
like me with that brim.
oh yeah, that was one of the last videos. We didn't elaborate on that brim. Thanks for reminding me, Trey. He ended up catching it. About 30
Three
minutes.
hours later.
Yeah, it was pretty wild after he caught it.
Oh, oh man. Oh, wow. That's the first time I've ever done that.
What?
I just set the hook on one and I don't know what happened. Like I set the hook on him, we locked a almost red bar and it came loose.
Hmm.
I don't know that there's much to snag on out there in that kind of method. But I just red barred hard on something.
I need to get a still leader on one of my reels because
So the leader for walleye, it's funny.
fish on.
You know, you come out in real life and walleye have just as many teeth as pike. They've got just as nasty of a little mouth. Like you're not gonna thumb them guys. But they don't really affect your line on here. However, pike do wear a toll on your line pretty quick.
Yeah. As you can see,
But
70 experience and
you will get more
$200.
hookups too
I'm not
without a
getting.
leader.
I noticed I'm not getting much XP.
It does slim down at 20.
Does it?
See, there I've got to be snagging on something out there. I just hooked it twice and I'm pulling some debris in this time. Yeah, it's debris. It's no fish. That's wild. I don't know what I hooked up on out there. I'll be able to tell in a minute, depending on what debris I wheel in with it. A shell,
You
so
pulled
it's
a
a rock.
Yeah, you hooked a
Here,
shell.
look at this. Look at this monster.
A
Add an
little
extra
bitty
quarter.
shell.
Add an extra quarter ounce to my terminal tackle.
Yeah.
Get that quicker drop next cast. Ooh, I'm twitching in midair. But you see the difference though in our two spoons. Yours is green and mine is the purple
Hmm.
standard that you buy.
Yeah.
And purple is the world of difference.
I know. I'm gonna end up working on getting a purple one. I just haven't went and ordered it yet.
For some reason, the walleye love this thing. And the pike too.
What I always talking about. As you can see, I'm using the green narrow spoon. Switch over to him. He has a purple narrow spoon, which works a little bit better. For future videos, we will work on trying to get this readjusted. I need to figure out what's going on with that, but
All right, it's time to just speed it in there. Generally, at this location in New York, if you're walleye fishing, if you can't really get out there between 100 and 160, you may have trouble lure fishing them between the dock and 100 because it's just so many pike and so many trophy yellow perch.
yeah.
Like if you're after yellow perch, this is the place to do trophies. You just stand on the dock 10 feet out, bait rod all day. Your cast ranges. If you wonder why when you come in, you're like, oh, I've got 900 yards, throw 60 feet, what's going on? It could be any number of things. It could most likely be your bobber on a float rig that will do it because
Mm-hmm.
they have different weights.
Yep. We found that out the other day. I didn't know that it
Yep.
was part of the game.
And certain bobbers aren't exactly built for live bait or cut bait because it's too large and it'll submerge the bobber. Oh, I just missed a fish. seen my lure stop, like something caught it before it could hit the bottom. Well, dang.
Fish on.
No, that speed back down. What'd you hang into? Because on mine, you're just standing there holding your casting pole.
Really? I got a pipe.
What are you fishing off the side?
No, I was fishing over here in the middle. It's just all I can catch today apparently is freaking chain pickerels and pikes. I switched back to the lure. Doing some stop and go. If I go any further, I'm gonna have to put some new line on this pole. I'm at 56% on my line right now. That's what I'm saying. These pike are tearing this line up.
All right, I'm going to rotate methods now because I haven't had a bite on stop and go for probably 4 or 5 casts. So I'm going to alternate to twitching.
After you got off this morning, uh, I went to multiplayer and I couldn't catch a fish to save my life. Like you know how like after you leave and come back, it puts you in a random lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sat there. I cast out like 20 times. Peak time where I left it at, couldn't catch a freaking walleye or anything to be
Oh, there
honest.
we go. I hooked up on something. I think it's a pike. No, that's got to be a bluegill
I mean, there was a guy with a boat,
or
like
my
literally.
personal smallest.
The guy,
Yeah.
the guy was a guy. There was a guy with a bass boat, literally like right in front, right in our walleye spot, just sitting there.
There's some people just I don't know if they don't care or what. I've had people get mad because I'll drive my boat in an area and park it in some lily pads they want to fish, and they'll jump in their boat and just start ripping donuts instead of taking
Mhm.
2 seconds to open the chat and ask me to move my boat. Well, I changed to twitching and immediately caught a perch, so I'm going to rotate back to stop and go and see if that didn't break the ice for the walleye.
Yeah, I'm going back to minnows. It's weird. Every time I try to record, I don't catch much. I don't catch what I need, and then when I don't record, I'm slaying them left and right, and they're biting every cast.
Could be your day too,
Yeah.
because I did one of them days early on. Between 4 and 6 was a really tough day. I think I had a couple of windows of like 30 minutes with no bite. If you're wondering why I don't have a float rod set up, it's probably because I didn't remember to bring any decent hooks. So I can't exactly catch walleye. I'm not properly equipped like any noob should be.
Yeah. So next episode, I believe we're gonna try to go to Florida. So we're gonna do some bass fishing in Florida, some peacock bass and some largemouths. Don't think we can catch the snook yet because that's a little bit out of our range.
Yeah, them boys get a little big.
Yeah, or the
I'm
tarpons.
I'm gonna be going for some gar while I'm down there.
All
I'm
right,
gonna be
so
building a 12-pound reel just for it.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get us where we're switching back and forth, like a little bit better than what it's set up right now. Because the screen isn't full. I might actually get him to change up his quality. I don't know. Because the streaming on Discord is only at like 720, but we'll figure out something. We just thought we'd try it in this episode to see how well it works, and let me know if you like it. Comment at the bottom of the screen. Um, but it's I think we're at our mark. Yeah, we're at our 36 minutes, so Ray throws one more line out. But
This is where the tank's at. It's always the big one at the end.
yeah, we'll see if he hooks one before we get off.
Oh, it's coming. He just hadn't decided he wants it yet. There he
There he
is.
is. Yep, I figured you'd get one.
It's a walleye too. Nice. Come on in here. Oh, want to pull my line. Don't act like you're a big guy.
You pull out a freaking 5 pound walleye.
I had my top 6 today. I wish I would have got to show everybody that one. 6 pounder is pretty good for a trophy. Come on up here. There you go. It's almost over. There he is. 3.2.
Yep.
I'll take him all day.
Yeah. Well, that'll do it for today's episode. Thanks everybody for watching, and see y'all on the next one.